Details with Derijato.
This electricity pole fell on this 17-year-old Ashu Bridget, an opposite student in Boya, and she died. The population of the city is holding the electricity distributing company responsible for the death of their daughter.
I don't know why they lie when people they die or not. I don't even know. They don't even get them time. So no person know they for every check why they will do waiting for the. Oh man, no, if don't be like say in fact when he exists again.
It was about 8 p.m. Ashu Perez, the elder brother of late Ashu Bridget, told Equinoxe television that his sister had just finished cooking and stepped out to buy a book. And when she was running home, when it started raining, accompanied by strong winds, this electricity pole fell on her and hit her head. She fell down and cried for help, but no one could come closer as the cables had some contacts emitting flames.
That light to that current strike. So all my fear will go because of one of the distance. So they really cry for almost 30 minutes. No man will come. After that 30 minutes,
and when help finally came, it was too late to save the life of Ashu Bridget, who was preparing for advanced level GCE.
High school, upstate. So I was supposed to write the advanced level this year.
And on the scene, her shoes were left behind. More than 12 hours after the incident, the danger is still kept on the doorstep of the checkpoint population in Boya.
So until it happen like that one, so if you be in a money time, so the people be in charge for every candidate for city for do.
So they should come immediately. I say immediately, I repeat it. I reiterate, I re-echo immediately. One, remove this thing. It's a time bomb to us, inhabitants of Moliko, precisely at checkpoint. We call ourselves checkies. They should not put us under risk.
The people here are more worried that this junction where this pole is abandoned is harboring 4 primary schools.
Chamandele Primary School, Kiri Primary School, a Catholic school owned by the church, another Catholic school owned by the university. So please keep it come back.
100 meters away, another pole that is even closer to late Ashu Bridget residence is waiting just for a slightest opportunity to collapse.
Look like new pole they put up. Mind you don't bend. The one see again, 1 year on put on that size again, no fine.
At press time, this motorable road was still blocked by the pole as the population wait helplessly in dissatisfaction.
And the population are now calling on the authorities to take away the death trap, the electric pole that is lying on the ground after it killed 17-year-old Ashu Bridget while she was returning home. And of course we'll be bringing to you updates as far as that is concerned. Now activities are gradually resuming to full gear in the Kondo Titi Council after the death of the mayor of that municipality, Nanji Kenneth, who was killed by armed men. The council authorities or officials have been able to hold the first council session for 2022, as Derijato reports.
Alright, so we need of silence for our colleague.
Meuta Margaret Ndiba is now the interim mayor of the Kondo Titi Council. She succeeds late Mayor Nanji Kenneth, who was killed last March 2nd, 2022, while on an official assignment to Bikura by separatist fighters. Reason why these face ordinary session for 2022 for the deliberations and adoption of the 2021 administrative and stores management account was delayed.
Due to the unforeseen matters, we're giving 1 month grace.
At the session, Mayor Uta Margaret Diba reminded her councillors of the resolutions of the just ended All-Indian Conference and what is expected of everyone for a Kondo Titi municipality, which has greatly suffered in the hands of separatist fighters, gain back her status.
We just left Mondimba for the All-Indian Conference. We believe with endless efforts that our head of government, through the efforts of the President of the Republic, not leaving us out in this place, in this division, we know everything will take its position and we will laugh one day, talking all this as history.
The 2021 budget of the Kondo Titi Council stood stood at 800 million francs CFA. With all the accounts, both in income and expenditure, now balanced, the councillors of the Kondo City Council were encouraged to be brave in this turbulent moment and be the change they want to see.
Textile materials worth millions of francs CFA stocked in a warehouse in the northwest regional capital Bamenda have been ravished by wild flames. The cause of the inferno is yet to be clearly established in Kosala Kumba, Meme Division, southwest region of the Republic of Cameroon. Fire reduced to ashes an 8-room apartment, rendering the occupants homeless, as innocent as they report.
A businesswoman in Bamenda goes inconsolable. At about 11 p.m. Sunday, flames whose origin is still unknown ravaged her textile materials worth millions of francs CFA stocked in this warehouse.
Actually, no. I don't cash all these buildings. As I shouting, I don't die.
Despite intervention of firefighters, nothing was saved.
This house is born now so for Kusala for this time.
In Kosala Kumba, Meme Division, southwest region, it is an 8-room apartment constructed with makeshift material that was reduced to ashes Sunday at about 9:30 p.m.
Kusala for Kumba 2, wilderness. The house don't catch fire.
In the absence of firefighters, inhabitants tried to put out the flames to no success, but however stopped the fire from extending to nearby houses.
Boys of Fokwata will struggle, the fire not be crossed.
Epileptic power supply is said to be at the origin.
Hey, Papa, this is the struggle for big one thing.
Just a few items, including these 3 gas bottles, were saved.
Other people, them too, they only struggle now for thief.
Nelson has a reporting there on separate fire incidents in the northwest and southwest regions of the Republic of Cameroon. And from the northwest region of the country, the Archbishop of Bamenda, Nkia Andrew, takes over the leadership of the National Episcopal Conference. And of course, he moves from the rank of vice president to the president of that organization of the Roman Catholic Church in Cameroon, an organization that has been very vocal, speaking on social issues, social problems in Cameroon, including security challenges, notably in the northwest and southwest regions of the Republic of Cameroon, calling on authorities to take appropriate actions to quell the social tensions in the country. Details with Fami Armstrong Sanda. We have the images of the last meeting of bishops of the National Episcopal Conference, which took place in Yaoundé, the 47th plenary assembly of the bishops of Cameroon. And it is during that meeting that the Archbishop of Bamenda, His Grace Andrew Kia Fournier, was moved from the rank of vice president to the presidency of that organization. And I said earlier, it is an organization of the Roman Catholic Church in Cameroon, an organization bringing together bishops who have been very vocal, speaking out on socio-political, economic, security challenges affecting the country from north to south, east to west, calling on government authorities to take appropriate actions, to take the needed measures and actions to restore peace and normalcy, particularly in the crisis-stricken regions of the northwest and southwest regions of the country, and of course the far north region, where a Boko Haram insurgency has been going on for several years, and in the east of the country, where there are equal security challenges. And Andrew Kia, the Archbishop Baminda, now president of the National Episcopal Conference, takes over the leadership of that organization at a time when the country is afflicted by different and several socio-political and security problems, and of course problems affecting the church, problems affecting faithfuls and even the Christian faith, and of course the church is moving forward. That's it. Now on to something else. The celebration of the feast of Ramadan today by Muslim faithfuls was characterized by messages focused on peace. Peace, peace, and peace again emerged from the different messages of Muslim leaders at different ceremonial grounds, prayer grounds across the country. Peace for the northwest and southwest regions and the republic as a whole. Details with Mala Glory.
Peace is the watchword as Muslims communities in Lum gathered to celebrate the feast of Ramadan. This comes after a 29 days of fasting, during which the Muslims faithful prayed for the return of peace.
Je voudrais souhaiter une bonne fête à tous les fidèles musulmans.
I wish a happy feast to all the Muslims faithfuls, especially those in Lum. We heard today's preaching which emphasized more on peace. It comes at a great moment, especially with the ongoing crisis in the world.
Il est bon de constater qu'à l'heure actuelle, avec toutes les guerres,
the people also used the opportunity to entreat Allah to intercede for the different challenges faced by the locals of this community.
Nous avons beaucoup imploré Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ce mois de Ramadan.
We call on Allah to come to our help, especially with the flooding we experienced during the first rains and the ongoing teacher strike, which has really affected the educational sector.
Qui aurait vraiment touché le secteur éducatif.
It is a moment of commitment and sharing not only amongst the faithfuls but also with non-Muslims, as I think of those who are less fortunate by dishing out gifts.
While Cameroonians converge at different places to celebrate what has become known as the Feast of Labour, or the Labour Day Feast, which should normally be a day for consultation on how to improve on the working conditions of workers across the country. Tens of thousands of protesters in France took to the streets on Labour Day following the re-election of President Emmanuel Macron. Courtesy News.
France's Interior Minister has condemned the violence on the streets of Paris during traditional May Day demonstrations. Gérald Darmanin called protesters who clashed with the police thugs. Police used tear gas to push back anarchists who ransacked shops in the French capital. 54 people were arrested, including a woman who, it's reported, attacked a fireman as he tried to put out a fire. 8 police officers were injured. In a tweet, Darmanin announced that he was following the disruption of the demonstrations committed with unacceptable violence, and said that he fully supports police officers who are the guarantors of the right to protest and public order. Around 250 rallies were organised in Paris and other cities, including Lille, Nantes, Toulouse and Marseille. Most were peaceful. The rising cost of living and government plans to increase the retirement age to 65 from 62 were the main issues being demonstrated out.
Protesters demanding for better working conditions across the French capital city, Paris. And this is where we're going to draw the curtain on this edition of the 6 p.m. Primetime Newscast on Equinoxe Television. Due to some technical challenges with internet connection, we're not going to be having a talking point today. In less than half an hour, meet our Serge Alain and his guests with Equinoxe.